Today we're painting a nutcracker. Let's be creative. Hey there, it's Ashley Krieger. Welcome to the 7th day of Createful Christmas. We love to get nuts over the Christmas. We are a little bit nuts over Christmas, but we love to eat nuts at Christmas time, like they're candy. So today we're going to paint a nutcracker. You get to decide what it looks like. Let's get started. You will need a 6 by 6 inch canvas, your acrylic paints, paint brushes, a watercolor pencil, a palette, water, and a paper towel. Step 1. Draw a nutcracker. Use a watercolor pencil to draw the nutcracker, then erase any unwanted lines with water. First, find the basic shapes that make up the nutcracker. The arms are upside down J shapes. The staff is 2 vertical lines with an oval at the top. The chest is a square with rounded corners. The mouth is a rectangle that is halfway on the face and the other half is in the chest area. The mustache's shapes are 2 teardrops with the tips pointing out to each side. The nose is a triangle with the top cut off. The eyebrows are crescent shapes and the eyes are half circles. The beard is an upside down triangle with the top cut off. The cheeks are circles. The jacket designs are rectangles on the arms and circles for the buttons. You can add whatever designs you wish on the jacket. You can also have fun choosing the crown you would like to draw and the hair. Step 2. Paint background. With your wide flat brush, paint the background color. I chose green for my background because it complements the nutcracker's red coat I will give him. You can use green or choose any color. Add several layers to get a solid colored background. Use a hair dryer between layers to speed up the process if you wish. Step 3. Paint gold areas. One color that seems to be found on every nutcracker is gold. To make gold paint, mix yellow, white, and burnt umber. Start by outlining the objects you want to paint gold with a dark gold, almost brown color. Then add more yellow and white to the mix to get a nice bright gold and paint in all the areas you want gold. Notice how the dark gold shows through even after you paint over it? That's what is great about acrylic paint. Add highlights to the gold to make it appear shiny. You can do this 2 ways. You can add a lighter gold, creating a gradient look, or while the gold paint is still wet, you can put a lot of water on your brush and add it to where you want the highlights. Then dab some of the paint away with a paper towel. Step 4. Paint face and hair. To paint the face, we will paint in layers to get nice solid colors to make the nutcracker look like a toy. After painting a layer, I will let it dry before adding another layer, so I will be skipping around in this step to speed up the process. I start by making a nice flesh tone. I'm using the burnt umber, red, yellow, and white. If you have troubles mixing a good flesh color, use your orange and lighten it with white until you get a peach, and just use that. I paint the first layer avoiding the eyes, nose, mouth, and other shapes. I add another layer of the same color. My third layer covers the cheeks and nose, and so they appear lighter. I use my small round brush and paint a gray color to outline my nose. I use the same brush and add black to the outline of the eyes. I paint the eyebrows in crescent shapes, but your eyebrows can be any shape you choose. I decided to make the nutcracker have gray hair. I want to see how pink cheeks will look with my gray hair. I want them about the same value. I like the color, so I fill them in and move on to painting the gray beard and mustache. The face is dry, so now I can add paint to the areas that I want white, which are the eyes and the mouth. Step 5. Paint coat. When painting the coat, be creative and add the designs you would like. I painted my coat blue and red because I wanted it to match the blue and red gems I'm going to add to the crown. Just like the other steps, I have to paint a few layers to get them solid. Step 6. Add details. After the painting is dry, I go over it with more details using my fine tip brush. First, I add black to the eyes. Notice how the pupil is not a circle but a J shape. I'm leaving a white area to make the eye look shiny. You can paint a circle for ease. Next, using my fine tip brush, I outline the rectangle mouth with black and paint vertical and horizontal lines to divide it in half. Then add 2 more vertical lines to divide it again. Look at those teeth! Then I add the black details to the coat. Once the black is dry in the eye, I can paint around the black pupil a little blue. What handsome blue eyes! Finally, I color the gems, leaving a shiny area on them like I did for the gold. There you have it. You have now painted a Nutcracker king and his heir to the throne. I hope you had fun mixing colors and being creative with this painting. You can show off your artwork at the Createful Art Gallery by sending me an email with your finished art piece, or adding #CreatefulChristmas on social media. If you are enjoying these lessons, support the creation of more by clicking on the Support This Channel button below. I have so much more fun stuff planned this year, so be sure to keep in touch on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram under Createful Art. Be sure not to miss anything by subscribing to the newsletter at createfulart.com. Thanks for creating with me. See you soon.